Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself in the world. Today we will be looking at Judges 8 that continues to tell the story of Gideon after he and his 300 men defeat the Midianite army with God's help. Even though the battle is over, there's still a lot of tension and human drama in this chapter. First, the men of Ephraim confront Gideon. They are upset that he didn't call them to fight earlier. Gideon handles it wisely. He praises them for capturing the Midianite leaders and calms them down. This shows how using peaceful words can stop conflict. This has taken me back to Proverbs 15 verse 1, which says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath." Gideon's response is a good example of that. Then Gideon and his men are chasing the remaining Midianite kings, but they are tired and hungry, and they ask for help from two towns, which are Succoth and Penuel, but both refuse. Gideon promises to return and punish them for not helping, and later he followed through. This shows how his frustration and how seriously he took their refusal to help support God's mission. After that, Gideon captures the two Midianite kings, Zebah and Zalmunna. He learns they had killed his brothers, so it becomes personal. He asks his young son to kill them, but the boy is afraid. So Gideon kills them himself. This shows the emotional and personal side of the battle. It wasn't just about war, but then also family. Next, the Israelites ask Gideon to be their king. They say, "Rule over us, you, your son, and your grandson." But Gideon refuses and says, "The Lord will rule over you." He knows God is supposed to be their true king. Still, his next actions seem king-like. He collects gold from the people and makes a golden ephod. Sadly, the people start worshipping it, and it becomes a trap for them. This reminds us of Exodus 32, where Aaron made the golden calf. Both times, what has started as a religious item turned into idol worship. Gideon goes on to live a long life. He has many wives and 70 sons, and he even names one of them Abimelech, which means "my father is king." After Gideon dies, the people forget everything God did for them. They return to worshipping idols and ignore Gideon's family. This is the same sad pattern we've seen before in Judges. Israel turns to God during trouble, but once life gets easier, they forget him. This chapter teaches us that even great leaders can struggle with pride and mistakes. Gideon started out humble and obedient, but later made decisions that led others astray. It also reminds us how quickly people forget God once things are going well. 1 Corinthians 10:12 says, "So if you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall." The real challenge isn't just winning battles, it's also staying faithful afterward. Thank you so much.